Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with Miralem Pjanic, as it have just been claimed that the veteran midfielder will continue at Barcelona next season. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Chelsea left back Marcos Alonso, who is closing in on a move to FC Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on two key details of Marcos Alonso's transfer to Barcelona. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. According to a report published by Javi Miguel, Miralem Pjanic is set to continue at Barcelona next season. He has been informed of the decision by Xavi too. Pjanic's continuity depended on him accepting a salary reduction, and the midfielder complied. The report suggests that the reduction he took last year from his salary does not apply now, but he is willing to slash his €6 million net wage now. He wants to succeed at the club at all costs, and finally saw a breakthrough in the team as Sergio Busquets' deputy during the pre-season USA tour. His performance against Juventus especially felt like a turning point. With Pjanic's continuity, Nico Gonzalez's future has been put into doubt. He has initially thought to be Busquets' replacement for the next season, but it seems the Bosnian is now ahead of him in the pecking order. It is entirely possible that the Spaniard leaves on loan to get more game time. Wolverhampton Wanderers are quoted with an interest, but other teams could join the match. I would say I saw this coming. Pjanic, of course, have impressed Xavi a lot, and of course, it came as a surprise to me. He have never played under Xavi before. Pjanic did play under Ronald Koeman in that very terrible season 2 years ago before he was loaned out to Turkish giants Besiktas. But on coming back to play pre-season with FC Barcelona, it was reported that Xavi have been so overwhelmed with Pjanic's intelligence in tactics and understanding his methods. And of course, one of the reasons that made Xavi to carry Pjanic to the United States, despite the player being on the club's radar for a sale, with alongside 6 or 7 players, Ricky Puig, Mingueza and all the rest. But Pjanic was one of those players who left with the team against all the odds, because we were all expecting that Pjanic would not be part of that US tour team, but he did make the trip. So it's not surprising to see this fresh update saying that Xavi have informed the player that he will stay at the club next season onwards. Of course, we also got reports in the past few days talking about Pjanic even prepared to take another salary cut in order to stay put at FC Barcelona. We know this is not the first time most of these players are taking cut. Pjanic took a cut before his loan switched to Besiktas, and according to this report, the player is closing in to taking another pay cut, because as a condition for him staying, Barca told him that he must take a pay cut, because after all, Barca don't need him 100%, right? We're expecting him to be sold, but he will stay and play as a deputy to Sergio Busquets in that defensive midfield role. This now comes to haunt one of the young stars in Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez has been one of the players that has been tipped to have a prominent role this time around, this season in FC Barcelona. Of course, after his breakthrough last time out when Koeman integrated him alongside Pablo Gavi, it seemed as though those two players could have turned that midfield into their own. But when we look at things right now, Gavi himself is not, he will surely not even be a starter, because Xavi will prioritize maybe Frank Kessie and so on and so forth. Then talking about Nico Gonzalez, many tipped Nico Gonzalez to play the DM role this season, unlike last season where Xavi was using him in central midfield. But definitely, I will not lie, this guy will be so reluctant to stay, knowing fully well that Pjanic's stay will really prevent him from getting that game time. So I've been getting some reports that his agent Josh Mendes have been offering him to Wolverhampton Wanderers, and let's see how possible that will be. And the player is reportedly open for a move, because he knows very well for a fact that game time will be hard to come by this season. I think that would be a wise decision for him. And for Barcelona's part, I think Barca should think well and make the best decision. I think Barca should just do a loan him out so that he'll still remain our player and can still come when he performs well in the near future. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are on the verge of completing their sixth major signing of the summer transfer window, with Marcos Alonso set to arrive from Chelsea imminently, according to Mundo Deportivo. The 31-year-old Spaniard has been the Catalans' top target for the left-back position this summer, as Xavi Hernandez and co seek to bring a capable cover for Jordi Alba. While they may have experienced a setback in pursuit of Cesar Azpilicueta, there will be no recurrence of such a scenario again, with Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel all but confirming that Alonso was headed out after the Blues season opener against Everton. Indeed, the German tactician confirmed that Alonso had asked to be left out of the squad for the contest to avoid any risk of getting injured, to which Tuchel obliged. He said, "Marcos Alonso has asked me to leave and we agreed. It didn't make sense for him to play today," he said. The aforementioned report claims that Alonso has already agreed personal terms with Barcelona following a meeting, between the club officials and his agent, Fali Ramadani, last Wednesday. What now remains for the deal to be finalized is for the two clubs to reach an agreement over a transfer fee, which could be done very, very soon, with Chelsea already having brought in a replacement in the form of ex-Barcelona ace Marco Correa. As per the report, Barcelona would likely pay only €8 million for Chelsea to take Alonso, taking advantage of his contract situation, and his current deal runs out in less than a year. Shedding further light on the details of that transfer, the report adds that the former Fiorentina left-back will be signing a 2-year contract with Barca, with an option of an additional 12 months. The report also states that there is a good chance that the deal could be agreed today between the two clubs, following which Alonso could arrive to complete his medical tomorrow, Monday, or maybe Tuesday. From all indications, the deal to sign Alonso is closer than ever before. Thomas Tuchel himself indirectly claiming that, it makes no sense for the player to have even made up the squad for Everton game. And of course, that is already a clear indication that the club is allowed, is prepared, is open to leaving their left back Alonso leave, and Barcelona are tipped to be his next destination. Of course, Thomas Tuchel knows very well for a fact that Alonso wants to join Barcelona, and that is it. So interesting to see. That will be our 6th major signing, but it will be the 7th signing overall. I'm talking about if Alonso makes it, which definitely it is looking more imminent than ever before. So let's see how it goes. Jordi Alba now certainly will have a backup, a competitor, right? He won't just be playing anyhow because he thinks he's the owner of that left back role. So interesting season to come. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.